everyone, it's Hairyfrankfurt, and don't look me in the eyes. It's 2023, we don't do that anymore. Also, please subscribe. I haven't filmed a video properly in so long, it's disconcerting. Also, I'm live streaming this, so that's something. 2022 was one hell of a year. I think it's the first time that I've ever realized that I wasn't depressed, and hot damn, I probably should have been. The year began with me enrolling into my honors degree and choosing my thesis, which I did on alcohol use. I was hella lucky to be able to get a supervisor that was willing to take on my project and to be able to do my project at all. Now, I don't know if this is true or if this is just something that my brain is telling me, but on the 22nd of February 2022, I meditated and somehow had some kind of vision or download that told me to look out for a snake and to look out for a lion. And there were obviously metaphors for people that were going to be waltzing into my life, and they did. And in that, the snake scammed the fuck out of me, and the lion, if the lion is the person that I think they are, has been kind of uneventful. I will not be getting into the scamming story here, but let's just cut a long story short and let you know that drugs were involved. So there was a shitload of drug-related drama, and the snake is no longer in my life. Neither is several thousand of my dollars. But I did make some friends out of that, so that's a positive that came out of a really toxic, negative situation. Lesson learned. Another thing that happened in 2022 was that I re-began streaming again. I got TikTok back somehow. I think that was last year. And yeah, that's something, I guess. Somewhere in amongst the middle of the year, I had some chaos happening around my mother. I haven't spoken about that too much, but she was hospitalized and I kind of had to pick up the slack, and then I went through all of the stress and chaos and drama of dealing with that and getting in an application to become her guardian and her financial administrator. And fast forward to the end of the year, it did not go well, which is good. It sounds terrible, and it was terrible, and it sucked, but I'm glad, and it was the best thing to come of that entire situation. But it was hell stressful, incredibly, yeah, dramatic and painful and hurtful and not fun, but you know, it was all for the best. It's done now. Unfortunately, one of the downsides of that was that the stress of that took me away from my honors degree, and I didn't get the best grade, but I got my degree, so silver linings. If you remember in my 2021 v 2022 video, you may remember that I mentioned that I struggled with my eating disorder like a lot in 2021, and that in 2022 I wanted to get back into that. I didn't. I started lifting more and got into CrossFit, and that kind of meant that I had an appetite, which was fun, I guess. And I've stopped caring about how much I weigh and how big my body is and how I look. It's been an interesting experience for me, but I'm here, so that's fun. So 2022, kind of, if I were to sum it up in one sentence, it would be exploring friends and social world, chaos, drama, and beating depression, I guess. I don't know. I hadn't really planned for this, so maybe that isn't the best way of summarizing it, but if I can think of anything better while I'm editing, then I'll put it up here. And I rounded out the year scrolling Tinder, because apparently I want to date again, and for some reason I thought Tinder was the best way to do that. I don't know. So given that I have my degree now and I don't have to worry about my mum's stuff, and I don't have to worry about, you know, much except getting my savings back up, maybe it goes without saying that I'd like to get a proper job, like a big girl job, like a job that you go to more than once a week, maybe one in the field that I just finished studying. Don't know how to do that, but I'll figure it out, I'm sure. So 2023, hopefully get a job, get a big girl job, get my big girl pants on. I'd like to decrease the amount of debt that I have and maybe get my savings back up to at least more than nothing. I would like to graduate completely from the CrossFit Lite to like actual CrossFit and do that maybe the same amount of times that I'm doing it at the moment, which is about 4 times a week. If I don't have to work Saturdays anymore, then I might be able to do 5 times a week, but I really don't know. And then the final 2 items on my things that I want to do for for 2023 is to write either blog posts, which I have been kind of sporadically and intermittently, or some kind of thing. I don't know if I want to write like non-fiction or fiction, or if I want to write something just for shits and giggles, or I don't know. But I want to write because I enjoy it, and it's been one of the things that I miss about my degree, which most people complain about the writing when you're writing your thesis, but I miss it. And then the other thing is to make more content, whether that's just shitty little TikToks, which I have been doing, or YouTube videos, or streaming, which I currently do daily, kind of. Don't hold me to that. Or do, but you can't stop me from taking breaks. Try. I hope you guys had an amazing 2022, and if you didn't, I hope that you have a better 2023 and leave your goals down below. This feels really weird to film, and also I'm streaming it, which is uncomfortable, but it's fine. So you will see me in the next video, which is one of these, and make sure you subscribe so that you can see me then. Okay, bye.